Welcome everybody to My AI Live. Today is Wednesday, June 19th. My AI Live. We get together every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific to learn about the amazing My AI system, to become consistent in social media and learn new strategies and ways to be able to build our businesses. For those of you who are brand new, if you're brand new, please put a 1 in the chat. And if you've been here before and learned some great things, please put some 7s in there for me. There's my 7s. I see some great 7s. Got Jamaica in the house even. This is amazing. So if you're new, put a 1. If you've been here many times and learned some great things, put the 7s in there. For those of you who don't happen to know me, my name is Elizabeth Larson. I am a personal and business transformation coach. I am a business leader, entrepreneur, trainer, speaker, author, a network marketer. I have been building businesses for a very long time and training online how to build through social media and build relationships that actually work for your social media and for your businesses for over 10 years. And so it's actually shocking to me that it's been that long. Thankfully, Facebook Memories comes up and reminds you of everything, right? So let's get started today. Yesterday, we talked about, and hopefully, was anybody not here yesterday? Was everybody here yesterday? Okay, so we have a couple people that were not here yesterday. So yesterday, we talked about doing a short text-only post to
I
start
wasn't here
conversation.
yesterday. I wasn't here yesterday. I can
Oh,
only come on 2 days.
okay. So we're going to go ahead and keep everybody unmuted or muted for right now so we can go ahead and get through this, but good to know, Judy. All right, so what we talked about yesterday was the short text only post. And so let me show you what that's like. And let me show you where you're going to find your recording for this as well. Okay, so we're going to come over here. And when you come over, this is where you will find your recording for this session. This is at the official Nowsite corporate Nowsite group. The official corporate Nowsite group is where you're going to find that. And if you're one of those 2 people over there that's watching live on Facebook, come on over here. It's so much more fun over here. You can come to nowsite.online and see us live over here. Now, if you're not a part of this group, you want to make sure that you are, because this is where you're going to find all of your information. This is where you're going to find everything, right? And if you want to know more about me, you'll see the ending of mine is E transforms you. That's the same as it is on all my social platforms. You can find me here on Facebook. And as I said, my name's Elizabeth Larson. I've been doing this for a very long time, building successfully online with the philosophy that I build through relationships. And the cool thing is that we've got the My AI now to help us with the wording. So you don't have to become so crafty with words like all of us old school people had to, right? We had to figure it out. And now you've got this great My AI that's going to help you with it. So let me come over here and all right. This is the one I did yesterday, short text only post. And we did the short text only post to start a conversation for 2 reasons. One, just for the conversations back and forth, right? Easy way to start conversations very fast. Number 2, the reason I did this also is because it helps your algorithm. Facebook sees people commenting, you comment back, you continue those conversations through several days. And what happens is Facebook believes that you are getting traction. And of course, and this works with all social medias, right? Where you comment back, talk to people back and forth. YouTube, it works all the same. And they believe that people are interested in what you are doing and what you're talking about. And your next several posts, of course, will be higher in the algorithm. So doing these periodically is a great way of being able to not only start conversations, but to affect the algorithm. Now, this one was how to deal with stress. What's your secret to staying calm when everything is going crazy? Looking for new tips. Now, I have had over 40 comments so far, and I haven't answered all of them. I'm working this post, and the way I'm working it is, and I mean, I've even had like Lisa Grossman and other people, just some amazing people commenting on this post. And so what you do is you go back and forth, and like right here. And so I replied Yes, my favorite. How are you? It's been way too long. I'm starting a conversation with her. Let me find some of the other ones because I do a couple at a time and then I nurse the post so it keeps getting kicked up, so it keeps starting conversations, so it keeps going through the algorithm, right? I love pickleball. How long have you been playing? Here's the key. You want to answer the question back, right? When you answer the question back or ask the question back, then you continue on the conversation, right? Wow, how long have you been practicing that? Love that decision. I didn't know really where I wanted to go with that, so I just kind of made a comment on that one. Okay, so 23 hours ago, last My AI, that's the one I made. Now I'm going to continue to nurse this post and nurse this post and nurse this post, right? Because I want to affect the algorithm, plus I want these conversations. Now, as people answer back and I answer them and answer back, I can take those conversations over into Facebook Messenger and then over to a Zoom or a phone call. Now, will all 40 of those conversations go over to a messenger message? No, they won't. Some of them will be because I already know these people and they know what I do. And it's not the time for that kind of conversation. For some people, I'll look at their profile and I'll say they're not really a great fit for what I'm doing. And then for some, it will be like, oh, yes, I would love to have a conversation with them outside of this platform. And that I'm going to push towards a Facebook message conversation that could lead to a Zoom or a phone call. So it's narrowing down the funnel of your conversations, right? When you first make your post, it's about casting your net out into the world. You come back down, and as you're having the comments and the conversations in the comments, it's going to go to a smaller percentage that's actually going to go to a Facebook Messenger conversation. It's going to go to a smaller percentage of those that's actually going to go to a Zoom or a phone call. And it's a smaller percentage of those that are going to either buy my product or sign up for one of my things or my business opportunity and work with me in a business, right? So what we need to think about is that when we're casting this net, the first whole point of this is conversations. And that's what we're using the My AI for, is to create those conversations. Because conversations are king for us to be able to actually build our business online. So let's go ahead and look at our posts today. And we're going to look at some other posts. Did anybody here do the short text only posts? I know Nina did. Anybody else? Bruce did. PJ did. Barry did. Mike did. Fantastic. Okay. Jenny did. Okay. So let me do this real quick. I'm going to come over here to our Nowsite program, but I am having a tough time getting my browser to open. Sorry, guys. My computer is doing a little freak out. All right. Let's come over here to our Nowsite platform. And before we go and make our post for today, I want to give you a couple of ideas for Wednesdays. Okay, so yesterday we did our short text only posts. If you did not do a short text only post yesterday, feel free to do one today. The basic premise is you put something very short into the AI under 130 characters, asking a question that can start a conversation. Now remember one thing. Your product or opportunity is only one answer or only one solution to their problem, right? So best way to describe this as health and wellness. If you are in health and wellness, your product is one answer, right? But you may also want to talk about walking, eating healthy, other things that have to do, getting plenty of sleep. Boy, that's a big one right there. Like you mess up sleep, you mess up all your hormones, you might as well throw your diet out because it's like you're not going to stick to it as easily, right? And so, there's all these other aspects. So what I want you to think about today is number one, what kind of business are you in? What's the solution that you give to people? Ginny works in weight loss. Paul does two things. Paul works helping people quit drinking and stay away from alcohol. And he also works with a patch company, great patch company, right? So he has two things. He can talk about either one of those. So talk about what is it that you do? What problem do you solve? And what solutions or value can you give in your post today? Okay. What do you do? What problem do you solve? And what value or solutions can you give in your post today? So for people in health and wellness like Jenny, she may not, talk about her specific business opportunity to be a coach in their business. She may not talk about the program itself of how she lost the weight. She may talk about, you know, today I'm talking about, how to overcome the procrastination to starting your exercise program. And then at the end of it, she may talk about something about her being a coach, how much weight she's lost, and how she'd love to help somebody else, right? So that's what I want you to think about. Now, the cool thing is with the My AI system, you can do this very easily. So we do 3 things every day, right? We post on social media. We comment on other people's posts. Why do we do that? Because when I post on social media, only a percentage of the thousands of people that are my followers are actually going to see the post. That's because some people won't be online. Some people, they won't see it because of algorithm things. And that's fine. I know that. So I'm going to put my post out, which is my message out to the world. And then I'm going to comment on other people's posts. And I comment on other people's posts by scrolling social media. So here's Mike. Mike's on the call right now. Say, everybody wave hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. Losing weight can be such a challenge, right? I'd love to hear your tips for staying motivated and keeping those pounds off. Okay. So Julie Broadwell posted on his thing. So Mike, you need to go over there. And here's the key. When you when somebody comments on your post, you want to immediately go and comment on it as quick as possible. You don't want to leave a lot of time there. And that's why if you're posting right before you go to bed, sometimes that's not the best thing for your algorithm, because what you want to do is post and then immediately hit that first comment with a reply and asking a question. And the second one, immediately hit it with a reply and a question, because it's showing Facebook that you're activated and you're active with that post, and it's kicking it back up in the algorithm, and you'll actually get more traction that way. So Mike, go over there and give it a post, and love to hear tips for staying motivated and keeping those pounds off. Walking. I will just throw that in there to help you out, Mike. Okay. So now I could just do that, but I'm going to show you the other example. I'm going to go like this. And if I want to use my Nowsite program to comment on the post, here's the post. And I'm going to hit generate, right? When I hit generate, I get this. Oh, I totally get that. One thing that helps me is setting small, achievable goals and celebrating each little victory along the way. Okay, copy to clipboard. And now I'm going to come back over here. All right, there we go. So now what Mike's going to do is he's going to come back over here. He's going to love this. He's going to reply, and he's going to ask me a question to keep the conversation going, right? He's not going to just like it or reply with a heart like, oh, I like this, because then the conversation stops. The entire thing is about starting conversations and using the My AI to start those conversations. So I totally get that. One thing that helps me is setting small, achievable goals and celebrating each little victory along the way. You've got this. He's going to hit reply, and then he's going to put this into, let me show you the actual process. He's going to go like this, and instead of putting it in here where it's the message, he's going to do the help me reply. And when he does the help me reply, he's going to put that in here. He's going to do new chat, and it's going to help him reply to me. Absolutely. It's all about those small wins that lead to massive success. He's going to go like this. Whoops. He's going to put that in there. And he's probably going to take this part out and ask me a question. Something to the effect of, what goals are you working on right now? Okay. Now that we're going to pretend that this is him posting. I know it looks weird, me posting on myself, but I just want to show you how this works. Okay. So this is what he's going to do. When I see myself tagged and that he replied to my comment, I'm going to go and reply back. That's how you keep the conversation started. And as that conversation keeps starting and keeps going, if it gets to the point where Mike's like, I think I need to have a conversation with this person, he's going to be able to click on my name, click on message, send me a message through social media, which he's going to use the Nowsite system for, right? He's going to come over here to start a conversation. And it's just a regular start a conversation, right? And then he's going to put additional info here of what he wants to say, like say, hey, ask Elizabeth if she wants to get together on a Zoom and talk more about weight loss or whatever. And then this is going to write it out, and then he's going to send me the message. So essentially your steps are, number one, you're going to use the My AI program to start a conversation. Number two, you're going to take some time every day and comment on other people's posts and keep those conversations going while commenting on your own posts that people are commenting on. Number three, you're going to see which one of those conversations you can take over into a messenger conversation or, message through Instagram or however that is. Number four, you're going to take that messenger conversation and invite them to a Zoom. And I'm going to show you how to use the Nowsite system to do that. So when you want to, so Mike's had, thanks for letting me use you, Mike, by the way. So Mike and I have been having all this conversation through Messenger. Okay, let's pretend I went over to Messenger. We're having this conversation back and forth. Now Mike's going to be able to come over here to the help me reply. And I mean, I'll tell you, if you guys use this stuff, it'll really help you in these conversations, right? Help me reply. New chat. The objective is to get on a call. Now, that could be a Zoom, that could be a FaceTime, whatever that is. Get on a call. So maybe I say something like, yes, Mike. I want to lose more weight. That was the last reply. Okay. Now he could put the whole conversation in there, but let's just do the last part just to see how it is. And my objective, remember, is to get on a call. Okay. Let's start new chat, get on a call, and then do this. Okay. And it's supposed to say, let's get on a call. So most people do want to lose some weight. Is there any particular reason you want to do? That's a great one. I got to tell Adrian there's a bug because with get on a call, it should actually help you write the offer and invite to a call. Let me do this one. Huh, that's bizarre. Okay, well, there's a little bug in there. I'll get it reported to Adrian. The joy of technology, but you guys get the whole point of it, right? Number one, social media out. Number two, commenting on posts and commenting on your own. Number three, get the conversation over into a messenger or some kind of WhatsApp or Telegram conversation. Number four is get it to a phone call, a video, or a Zoom. And then number five, you can see if they are a fit for your product or business, right? Now, here's the thing you want to make sure you understand. Not everybody's going to be a fit for your product or business. So don't get upset if they're like, no, it's not time. Because many times those conversations will lead to them reaching out to you at a different time, right? So let's just make our social media post today. Today's Wednesday. What is the kind of conversation that you want to have? Hashtags that work great for today are Wealth Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesday. Those are two of my favorites. So let's make our post, and then we're going to give you 5 minutes to go make your post so you can start these incredible conversations on social media yourself as well. So we're going to come over here. We're going to post on social media. And then let's do a caption and suggested image because I haven't done one of those in a while. Okay, what do I want the post to be about? Well, I want to have conversations with people about my product or business. So if it's health and wellness, I'm going to talk about my weight loss. If it's talking about whatever, so think about the first thing is what kind of conversation do you want to have today? So for me, I'm going to give a value post today that's going to be reflective of what I do. So write me a post about the importance of self-worth in achieving our dreams. Talk about my own journey of overcoming self-hatred and disbelief in my own worth. Ask at the end if they want help. I would love to help them. Now, I'm going to be very generic in this one because I've been writing on social media for a very, very long time. And so I have a lot of experience writing, right? Excuse me. The cool thing is you don't need that, right? The My AI is actually going to do it for you. So write me a post about the importance of self-worth and achieving our dreams. Talk about my own journey of overcoming self-hatred and disbelief in my own disbelief in my own worth and value. Value in this world. Okay. Ask at the end if they want help. I would love to help them. Okay. Let's hit generate. Okay, let's see what it gave me. Growing up, I was chained to fear and insecurity, doubting my worth daily. It took courage and relentless effort to break free and embrace my value. Remember, believing in your own self-worth is a foundation for achieving your dreams. Need help on your journey? I'm here to help you. Okay, that's good. Now, let's do this. What if I don't feel like it has enough of my story in there? I can come over here, I can ask and make it longer, and I can say, please add more in about my own struggles with self-doubt, self-hatred, and my own value and worth. Okay, so if you don't feel like it's done enough to tell your own story and you don't want to write it yourself, you can actually put it in here. Okay. Now, told it again what I want. Now, the difference between doing it there and here is it's going to keep the same photo and it's going to keep the same kind of vein of where it's going. Okay. Growing up was like walking under a dark funnel filled with fear and insecurity. For years, I was convinced that I wasn't good enough, doubting my worth every single day. Self-doubt and self-hatred were my constant companions, whispering lies into my ear and pulling me down into a spiral of negativity. That was my life. And see, the reason the AI knows this, it's not just writing out of generalities. I've actually given it my story. I gave it my whole story when I onboarded it. So it has everything that I went through. Now, I remember countless nights questioning my place in the world, wondering if I'd ever be able to rise above the shadows clouding my mind. It wasn't easy to confront these feelings. It took immense courage to take the first step out of darkness. Through relentless effort, perseverance, and a lot of self-reflection, I managed to break free from the chains that held me back and finally started to embrace my true value. Understanding and believing in my self-worth became the foundation upon which I began to build my dreams. It transformed my life in ways I could never imagine. I want to remind you, you're not alone on this journey. Believing in your self-worth is essential to achieving your dreams. It's okay to seek help along the way. Remember, every small victory counts, and each step forward brings you closer to realizing your full potential. If you need support or someone to talk to on your path of self-discovery, I'm here for you. Let's break free from the chains of self-doubt together and reach for the stars. Love this. It's perfect for me. Now, if I come over here to Instagram, it's going to be a little different, right? Because it didn't get the regenerate part of it. So it's generating straight from now, but it does have the same information. So it's making it specifically for Instagram. Okay. And this one's fantastic also. Love this one as well. And then we've got LinkedIn. Now, in just a few minutes, I will have 3 different social media platforms complete that I can actually put on. So walking in the dark tunnel of childhood, countless nights were spent questioning my place in the world. Understanding and believing in my self-worth became the foundation with which I started to build my dreams. It transformed my life in unmanageable ways. So absolutely love this. Very personal for what I went through and very much my story. So you take one of these and then you decide, do I like the image or not? Now, you have a couple choices at this point. If you decide you love the post but would rather use your own photo, you could go and just take a selfie real quick and add it in there instead, right? You could also change the image and go find a different image somewhere. So nothing exciting on here. See if I find anything exciting here. That's kind of interesting. So I could take something of the words right here. Okay, I'm just going to do this part right here. I'm actually going to copy that one single part. I'm going to come over here to change image. I'm going to go to image search. I'm going to see if I can find this photo, which I really like. I'm going to add text to the image. I'm going to put the text here. All right. Now I want it to pop just a little bit, so I'm going to darken the overlay just a little bit, just so the wording pops just a bit. Now we can make this as simple or as complicated as we want. What I'm trying to get across to you today is that this system does a lot of great things. And so I can change the photo. I want to remind you that you are not alone on this journey. Okay, I have my photo. Now I could also put a photo of me. There's a lot of different things I could do with this if I decided to. I did, but from here, I like this. I have a photo. I just hit get started. I hit post. I download the image. I hit post. And on Facebook, all I have to do is put the information in there, grab my photo that I downloaded, open that up. I have my photo there. Just click next and next. And now I've created my post. So let's take 5 minutes and go get our post done real quick. And remember, whatever you want to talk about, 80% of your posts should be like value posts, giving value out in the world. So people are excited when they see your name and they want to stop and see your posts. And then the rest of it is about, sign up for my product, get a Zoom with me and stuff like that. But you want to give a lot of value and inspiration, because when you tell your before and after story, it inspires people that maybe, just maybe, they can have some of the same results as you. But if you don't tell your story, nobody's going to know that you may be the person to work with. So let's go ahead and make our post. We'll put the 5-minute timer up. And as we put the timer up, if you have questions, feel free to raise your digital hand. We'll take questions also at this time, but I want you guys to all do your posts so we can see if we can have some time to showcase some posts as well. Remember, it's all about consistency. When we come here each day and do our posts, we're being consistent in our social media, which will start yielding consistent results. All right, let's see. Yeah, Gene, I hate bugs too. They happen sometimes though. Magic. Mary says, help, I use the help me reply all the time. It's magic. Yes, absolutely. Love it. Okay. Yes, Jean, you can ask it to ask a question. If you can't think one, I usually like kind of a specific kind of question, but yes, 100%. Let's see. Mike did a post. Good job. I did my short post, lots of responses and conversations about taking care of a parent. Yes. Love that. Coach Paul, this is why I do not live there. I think it's going to be 70 here. It was 60 something yesterday. Even with Coach Don, he had like 103 one day, and I was like, it's 70 here. Somebody told me it stays 70 here year round. I'm starting to see that. All right, let's go over here. Where is, let's go and do this. I'm going to delete that one. And then I'm going to delete Mike, I'm going to delete my own reply because it is a little bizarre that I'm replying to myself and people will think I'm crazy. All right. All right, so let's look at Nina's real quick. Nina did one of these yesterday as well. All right. So for Nina, are you stressed while taking care of a parent? Share some tips. Love to hear what's helped. I've learned so much. Let's chat. Okay. 18 comments so far. So Nina replied, that's a huge gift for both of you, those years together. The only thing that she should do besides that is ask the question, right? Because she wants to continue the conversation. Even if it's somebody who's not right for her business, she still wants to ask the question because the more back and forth, the more algorithm she's getting out of the post as well. So let's say you have to make time to be out of the space house at least once a day. You have to learn how to accept and ask for help. Perfect. Okay. Now, love that, Karen. You are amazing. Yes, that's been challenging. We now have more daily help. Great outdoor building. Have you taken care of a parent? That's a great question. Great way. And then Karen replied, one parent with another family help, one sister, one dad. Okay, perfect. See, conversation back and forth. So Nina, great job in that. Getting out of the house, not much time to do anything else. Okay. And again, asking questions, right? So this is perfect. So Nina, great job on this. Fantastic. Very, very proud of you. All right. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Judy, are you LifeWave or Super Patch?
LifeWave.
Okay, perfect. All right. So the way I would approach this is, so for everybody, Judy wrote, I don't have a before and after. I recently just started with a network marketing company and I've been in real estate 30 years, but want to do less real estate and more of the new company. Okay. So the way I would approach my journey of this is talking about my journey of making a decision to start another business based on an amazing health and wellness company I saw. The reason I'm doing this is because what I've learned is real estate's amazing. However, I'm still trading more time for dollars instead of actually creating the life that I wanted. And so now I'm doing this and then inviting people on the journey of that. So talking about where you're going. Says leaders, we have two jobs. There's two main things we better be doing every day if we want to build our business. Number one is we have to cast vision of where we're going to everybody so we can invite people to come with us. And number two, we have to cast vision of why they should stay on that journey with us. So when we're brand new, we still have just as much validation as somebody who's been doing the business for a very long time, because we're only talking about our journey of why we made the decision that we're doing, what we're doing, and inviting people to go on the journey with us. So I hope that helps, Junie. That's the way I would approach it. All right. Let's see. All right. And we're going to go for this post today for Jean. Let's look at this. And then I do have a hard stop coming up, so we'll make sure that we get to the question that was in the chat also. Self-worth is a cornerstone of achieving our dreams. I faced my own journey of overcoming self-doubt and disbelief in my value. It wasn't easy, but every step forward brings us closer to our goals. How do you combat self-doubt in your life? Let's share and inspire each other. So I actually like this. One thing I may have done differently that you might want to consider next time you make a post like this is so one of the things you can do in your Now site is when you do an image like this, you could choose any photo. If your Now site will behave. Image search. All right. Any photo doesn't matter. You could go like this, add text to the image, change the overlay color to something like purple or black, whatever color. I wouldn't use black personally, just because you want a brighter color. And then I would put the text in here, make the font size bigger. If you don't want to do a short text only post, but you want those kinds of results, this is one way you can do that. How to combat yourself? How do you combat self-doubt in your life? Looking for new tips. Okay. You could go like that and then have that kind of photo instead. So if you look at the photo that you posted and you don't feel inspired by it, you can always come over here and just do something like this, take a part of a sentence and make it a short text only post without making it a short text only post. That's also one way you can get more words on it too. All right, that's my hard stuff. What was that, Jean?
Oh, I was just saying, I added the your self-worth to that little card
Right
there because I thought it was something that tied into it, but I get what you're saying. So
yeah, you know, and really just ask yourself, does this inspire me? And if it's meh, then think about maybe I want to do the colored thing instead. Maybe I want to find a different photo, but the post itself is fantastic. I think you could get a really lot of conversation in there. I'm just not sure if the photo will drive the original look or not.
I got
All right,
you.
Sharon, I have a hard stop, but if you come back tomorrow and raise your hand first, we will do insurance together tomorrow, okay? And then we'll make this fun because there's a lot of people on here are kind of like, I'm not sure how to make a post for my business. So we'll make tomorrow about how to post for your business. Oh, no, let's do Friday. Let's do Friday. Thursday's short day, remember, because they've got meetings on there. So let's do Friday. Come Friday, we'll make you the first thing. We'll do all how to post when you have no idea what to post on your business. We'll make it Friday. Just make sure to raise your hand first thing, hon, okay? All right. I have a hard stop now. Love you all. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for my AI Live, where we're helping you create the kinds of conversations that really move the needle on your business and help you achieve your dreams. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Great to see you.
This was great. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Take care. Keep
Awesome.
on.
Have a great day, y'all.